Hello, everyone. I'm Smith. This is Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report, and let's take a look here at what we got. And it's another run sheep runner, and we hit our targets that we were looking for. So on the weekly SPY, we had the inside bar, the poke down, the Rev Strat, looking to take this out, right? 390, 316. So we're way above that. So we did what we're supposed to do here. The lower low and now the higher high. So all we are is into some exhaustion risk, because once you start coming through the previous range, you take all this and you form your broadening formation, then we're nowhere near taking out today's lows. So that's good for today. You're still an inside month, but you're bright green. So anytime that 60 stays green, full time frame continuity to the upside. So we're just stalling out a little bit, but still just driving higher. Most of the weeklies are a 2 up, almost everything. So if you go to QQQ here, QQQ, the inside week to the upside. Now the hopes is this is your lower low, and then these are your higher high, and that's all the way up here, 314.56, right? So we got a lot of earnings coming out next week. You got your Microsoft, your Apple, Amazon, all that kind of stuff. Right now, just driving higher still after Monday's Kramer sell-off. So it's still an inside month. Q's getting a little closer, though, right here, right, at 314.56. So you got some distance on that, but you're just blasting into the highs here for right now. So we'll see. If we go to Dow Jones Diamonds, the Dow Jones Diamonds, 2 down, 2 up on the week, still an inside month, but anytime that 60's green, you got full time frame continuity to the upside, and now you took this out, right? And so you got your lower lows here, and now your higher high. So right now, still good. Let's go to small cappers. And small cappers, off that week, up, still an inside month, but anytime that 60's green, we got a new 60 starting here. All right, did what it's supposed to do. Triangle out, 2 down, 2 up, boom, off she went. So Monday took a lot of people out, right? And now they're all fighting to get back in. So it's a whole big old party to the upside. If you go to Netflix, everybody's waiting for those earnings. And Netflix taking out all this stuff. I talked about this yesterday, pretty beat up. But you can take out these months here. Now you're a 2-month pattern to the upside on a 2. So if you go to your 30, if you just held off, all right, here's your inside 30 right there. Inside 30 Momo Hammer, and boom, off she goes. And that's got the boys going. Meta here on the inside week. All right, like I said, it's still a lot of inside months, but they're all green, all right? And you have almost everything is a 2 up on the week. Simultaneous break on the weeklies. We talked Microsoft. Closed as an inside day yesterday, the 3-1-2, and off she goes. Still an inside week, though. So the good thing about that still being an inside week with so many things breaking to the upside, if you can take this out, obviously you got earnings coming next week with 266.53. That's another 2 to the upside. Any more solid 2s you can get going to the upside, something you'd want to know about, because that continues the rally. Go to 60, just driving higher. Apple here. Also, the 3-1-2 daily, and off she goes, and a little run sheep run here too, but we'll see. If we go to SMH again, and SMH still driving higher, and SMH, once again, all those things that were 3-2, 2 to the upside, starting to come to fruition. Potential 3-monther if they keep cranking here. We know LRCX had some more room that we were looking for yesterday, all right, to take this out here. 459.27. Did it. Boom. And off she goes. Now, inside on the 60. We'll see if they stall out, if they want to keep going. Let's go down the whole crew there. SWKS also coming up, closer to taking out that month. ADI, how you doing, buddy? All right, NVIDIA. Right on down the line. NVIDIA off the inside week, taking that 3-2-1-2. Boom. Still good. Inside on the 60. So we'll see how these inside 60s act for the semis. KLAC here. Another nice day. Remember, weekend vid, we're looking for this. The 3-2-2, and then complete these guys, become an outside bar of that, and take that out. And if that works, potentially the outside month. If these things stay sturdy, Qualcomm, just right on down the line, the whole gang. Netflix going to the highs. If we go to, and there's so much stuff just ripping here. If you go to the Bitkerners, SI still going. And that was a nice inside week break there. And inside week breaks here above 62.46, trading 90 bucks. Nice move there. You got their MSTR there. MSTR, another inside week to the upside and taking that month that we're looking for here. 212 on the month, still going so far. Coinbase, inside week, flirting with that month. This month is at 77.80, so you're right there. Did you take it out? Yeah, took it out and then back off. We'll see if that reclaims that for the month here over 77.80. How about going down to Mara? You still good? Mara backs off a little bit. Had a nice run there so far. If we go to Airbag and Bag. And coming up here, nice day here. Inside week to the upside, the 212 reversal. Green on the month and just driving higher. So you got to wait and try and find your way in some of this stuff. And here's your inside 30 there for A, B, and B. If you go to TTD, TTD having a nice day here. I believe, is that a 3 or 2? It's a 3. 3-2 back to the upside on the weekly. And was trying to go inside month and down. Hit minor magnitude and then comes right back in for potential 1-bar rev strat 1-3. That would be looking to take out 55.86. So you got some more room on that. If we go to Coop. And Coop taking the rev strat week. 1, 2 down, 2 up. And then the hammer, counter, shooter day, and boom, off she goes. Like a lot of things, just kind of grinding here. So we'll see if we can find our way in some of this stuff. Still would need some distance to take out this month, but it is green on the month. If we go to Irobot. And Irobot, still an inside month, but here you got your weeklies, taking these two guys out. And one of the things we look for, Monday it was up when the market was down. Tuesday they came back and followed through. Wednesday, they're still here. So you got buyers in here in Irobot. Now we're going to try and triangle them out a little bit here, going 2 down on the 30. See if that sets up again for us. If we go to the DraftKings. And the DraftKings now softening up just a little bit, but you had that 2 down by taking out these lows on the week and then back up and going after the inside month here. And that would be 1465. You got right on there, so we'll see if that sets up again to go retake that. If we go to EW in the bio, and we're looking at this over the weekend, and yesterday here, the 2 down, 2 up month. 2 down, 2 up here over 101.41, and you're there right now. It's a little corrective activity here coming in. We'll see if that 30 sets up again for us. Looks like AMD's joining the party. Semis, AMD, still going to the highs. If we go to AFRM, and AFRM having a nice one, inside week to the upside and going after this month. That'd be an inside month to the upside over 28.77. You're there right now and still just driving higher. Like I said, a lot of these things are pretty grindy, so sometimes you got to go down to like a 5-minute to find some setups to get in there. Amazon has earnings next week, and right now, just gunning with the rest of the crew here, and there was your 2 down rev strat weaker. Inside week, slight 2 down, boom, off she goes, Amazon. If we go to Net, and Net having a nice little day, trying to take all these weeks out. Now just kind of stalling out like things in the market, but hammer, counter, shooter, daily up into there, and get a little more juice if you can take this out. 59.88, so you got some distance on that to take that up, but we'll see. So far, so good. If we go to Dolby, Dolby having a nice little day here, and you can see this here, that hammer weak. Up she goes, got some more these guys to take out. But right now, nice push to start the day for Dolby Laboratories. If we go to BILL, and BILL, hammer, counter, shooter on the day. Boom. Off she goes and takes out the inside week. Still an inside month, but you can get some more juice out of this thing if you can take that out. 139.82. You got a little bit more distance to go, but we still got some month left. If you go to Wynn Resorts, rev strat week. 1, 2 down, 2 up. And so looking to take these guys out right here. 62.99. So you got a little bit more room on that. We'll see, because it's the opening up trade. EXPE, I think, was coming up this morning. EXPE here, also the Rev Strat. 1, 2, 2 back up in the opening up trade. SPY just kind of meandering up here, but not backing off. If you go to MNDY, nice push there. This is a 322. Let me see that low. Yeah, the 322 on the daily, and back through all this kind of stuff. Potentially an outside weaker if it wants to pick up a little more steam. And we'll see if it do anything on the month. Right now it's doji on the month, but you can see how bad this thing's gotten clocked. But now coming back. Nice hammer right there. 2-2 reversal day. If we go to Hubs. And Hubs, hammer, counter, shooter day. Boom. Takes the Rev Strat week. 1, 2 down, 2 up. So you got some more distance on this too. And that's already up pretty nicely. Over 304.99, and you're handily there. And now going back to the highs. How about Roku? I mean, the blasting list just keeps on blasting, but here's your inside week to the upside. Got some distance to take that month, but you get some more juice out of this thing, and we take that out. 105.85, and that's a nice move from here. Hammer, counter, shooter day for Roku. The downside, not too much, but some of the XLPs, Colgate, having some issues here. Colgate going to the lows here, and potential 3-3 on the monther. Inside day to the downside. You have the healthcare UNH. UNH having some issues here, but still in a range, but we'll see with Humana, Cigna, and how's the XLV itself? XLV doing nothing, still an inside day. If you go to BIIB, the 3-2-2 day, 3-2-2, and takes all these guys out. Now going for the 1-bar Rev Strat weaker to the downside. Still struggling here, BIIB. If you go to Merck, and Merck going to the lows of the day on an inside day to the downside, and that's a 2-2 reversal week. Is that a Rev Strat weaker? Yeah, Rev Strat weak to the downside, Merck. If we go to Northern Trust Bank, the Northern Trust Bank kicker, bright green, gap right down, boom, down she goes. That was real fast right there, right, as soon as that kicked right here. Now we'll see if that sets up again for some more pain and suffering. This would be Rev Strat 60 here, below 96.29 if they want to bring this in. If we go to PDD, some China, having some problems here. China, PDD was a 2 down yesterday, now going after the 2 on the week. You got some distance here to take that month, but you can see in a very strong market having some issues here. What's going on over here? DQ, outside day to the downside. Had a nice opening here and then backing off. So DQ now having some problems. Look, we're coming down now here, folks. I don't know what's going on here, folks, but we are coming in. So there's your 2-2 reversal on the 60 SPY. So now we maybe get some more setups. Your slight higher high, you're coming down, and on the 5er here, boom, the 2-2 reversal on the 5er, 2 up, 2 down. And this is what we call exhaustion risk. We're going into some highs, right? But once you go into these highs up here, you better stay up here, right? So we'll be alert coming into tomorrow. If you can go 2-2 reversal here, right, I'll go ahead and draw it. Your broadening formation. So far, we're nowhere near doing that, but we got plenty of day left, and something spooked him here, so we'll see. But most things to the upside on the weeklies, just going into exhaustion risk, so just be aware of that. We got Tesla earnings tomorrow. And Tesla just kind of sitting there waiting, so we'll see what they have to say for Teslers. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Smith of the Black, Strat Time Report.